whatsoever a man thinketh, so is he. Well, I feel like hooping right here. Because I need you to know what is going on in your mind will eventually show up in your life. Can I get a witness right there? And what? And now you got to know this. I got to tell you this. There's a story. Just go there. I'm taking a pause break because I need y'all to see this. Go to Numbers 13 and 33, and the clock is ticking. But I got to give you this. And Deacon Dobbs, I'll start hooping from there. I know you like hooping. Let's go to Numbers, the 13th chapter. And I want everybody that can read that's got a Bible, look at it for yourself. And it's not even what I wanted to say. The Lord just stopped me. Now, it might be somewhere around E flat, C sharp, I don't know, but Numbers, the 13th chapter, and the 33rd verse. Are y'all there? Let's look at this. I need you to see this so you won't think that I'm making any of these things up. Look at it. Y'all ready? Let everybody that can read the 33rd verse. What does it say? And there we saw the giants, the son. You know what? Let's go to the 32nd verse. It makes sense. Let's go. Let's read. And they brought up
evil report of the land which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature. And there we saw the giants, the son of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight.
Now, who called them grasshoppers? Did y'all read it for yourself? Who called them grasshoppers? They called themselves grasshoppers. That's what they thought about themselves. They looked at the enemy and called them giants, and looked at themselves and said, I ain't nothing but a bug. Nobody told them because they were spies. Now, I'm not saying I'm the smartest man in the world, but I know what a spy is. A spy is somebody who sneaks in and sneaks out without being seen. They sneak in and they sneak out without being seen. I say it again while you catch it. They sneak in and they sneak out without being seen. So that means they didn't see them as grasshoppers. They never were seen. Huh? They saw themselves as grasshoppers. And that was 10 of them, but it was 2 of them that saw a different report. They said this, yeah, there are giants there, but you know what? We be able. I know they don't sound right, but that's how they talk. That's right. We be able. Yeah, they're giants, but we be able. They some big folk over there. Them Usher some tall boys, but we be able. Shamar's a big dude, but we be able. We can, in other words, we can do this. Because ain't nothing too hard for God. And if God said we can have this, guess what? We can have it. Oh, who just caught that word right there? If God said, I need you to help me, come on and look at somebody and tell them, if God said you can have it, you can have it. Look at somebody else on the other side and tell them, if God said you can have it, you can have it. Y'all still ain't saying it with some tenacity. Look at somebody else and tell them, God said you can have it, you can have it. Come on, touch E flat. If God said you can have it, you can have it. And it doesn't matter who don't want you to have it. If God said I can have it, Lord have mercy. If God said it's for me, it is for me. And I can't worry about what nobody else thinks about it. I'm going to do what God says I can have. Now, since some of you don't know how to think and don't know what to think on, let me give you what to think on. Finally, my brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things of a good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise. He said to think on these things. If you don't know what to think about, let me tell you how you ought to think. You ought to think on those things that are right. Think of those things that are honest. Think of those things that are lovely. Think of those things that are pure. Think of those things that's got a good report. Think of those things that are virtual. If you don't know how to think, you better get yourself in a place where a preacher can help you think the right thoughts about your God. And they said years ago, what do you know about Jesus? Somebody said that he's all right. He's all right with me. Can you shout hallelujah? Good evening, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Good afternoon, y'all. May God bless you real good. But as I go to my seat, I need somebody to know one thing. Whatever you're thinking about is what you will become. That's why my mind is made up. My heart is fixed. My mind is made up. My heart is fixed. And I'm going all the way to be with Jesus. Come hell or high water, I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree that's planted by the rivers of waters. I shall not be moved. Can you shout hallelujah? And my thoughts are my thoughts, and your thoughts are your thoughts. But I hear him saying, he'll keep you in perfect peace. If you keep your mind stayed on Jesus, he'll keep you in perfect peace. If you keep your thoughts, keep your heart, keep your spirit stayed on him. Whatever you got in your mind to do, you ought to do it and let God help you. Whatever you're trying to get from God, just think about it. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for me, it starts with a thought. Before you get the job, you got to think you got it. Before you get the home, you got to think you got it. Before you get your family, you got to think you got it. I hear the choo-choo train. I think I can. 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 I got news for you. I ain't no choo-choo train. I'm God's child, and I don't think I can. I know I can. I know I can. What can you do, preacher? I can do all things. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Help me right here, somebody. Get on your feet and get somebody by the hand and shake it like you know him real well. And say, neighbor, y'all ain't shaking hands. Say, neighbor, I can do all things through Christ that's strengthened in me. I can get the job. I can get the home. I can get the car. I can get my family. I can get my house. I can get the clothes. I can get the money. I can get the friends. I can get the loved ones. I can get all, everything that God said. God said. God said I can have. I'm wrapped up. Oh, I'm tied up. I'm tied